Here I am playing my conventional fantasy RPG and everything's normal. We've got all the standard high fantasy tropes: swords, magic, elves, castles, giant mushrooms, slavery, dinosaurs, PCP. Wait, what the fuck? And accompanying all this normalcy are the soaring strings and bombastic horns that would be absolutely perfect for a fantasy environment more normal than this one. Hold up, I'm going to use the power of Chim to pause the game and this thought. Did I really just say that the iconic Jeremy Soule soundtrack for the Elder Scrolls games that has been iterated upon for over 2 decades doesn't actually fit Morrowind that well? Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, basically. Yeah. Hold the phone, back the truck up, pause Harvest Dawn 10 hours, take a Tylenol, and hear me out. I'm fighting swarms of pterodactyls on top of an active volcano. Is it too much to ask for less strings and more, I don't know, tongue drums? Maybe a taiko? The Akaviri probably have a taiko you could borrow. It makes more sense than a timpani. I mean, imagine you went to the Rainforest Cafe for some Rasta pasta and they were blasting Vivaldi Seasons. I mean, talk about tonal whiplash. Now, you might be asking me, what are you going to do about it, bitch? And I'm telling you, I'm going to make Jeremy Soule sound like Jeremy Soulless. How? Let's take a look at our mood board. Okay, well, maybe not. It's looking pretty fucked up. That's okay. We don't need it. It sucks. More like mid-board. Am I right? As did all high-test giga-chads, I played bass drum in pep band back in the day, so I know as well as anyone that there's no better way to get hyped than a sick drum beat. So we're going to go ahead and make that with this taiko drum in Logic Pro iPad, which is way too quiet for some reason. Thank you, Apple. I only pay $50 whole a year for this live service slot program. You don't think you could make sure all the samples were pretty close in volume? Hold on, let me just take some Tylenol. Okay, where was I? Yeah, sick beat, right. So we backed that up with this free drum kit that came with Ubuntu Studio, loaded into Linux Native Reaper, which is the only DAW that can accommodate my thick 19-inch neck and my enormously defined calves. You came to the wrong channel if you wanted to watch Ableton crash a MacBook. Whoa, what's going on with the taiko? I seem to be having a skill issue here, but I just can't get this to sound rhythmic. It's like this one drum is all sub and just disappears when I add any high pass. Okay, new plan. We'll use the Pantera kit from Superior Drummer 3. Or should I say, Superior Dunmer 3. Now let's do something more tonal, maybe a didgeridoo. Sort of more medieval version of the bass from Smack My Bitch Up. Now this wavetable is supposed to be a didgeridoo, but we might have to do some finagling to get it to actually sound like one. We'll put the morph and some formant on a random LFO, yeah, that's a little closer. Synthesizers do what didgeridoo don't, but right now we're not really didgeridooing it right, so let's add some more top-end harmonics, maybe with this wave shaper here. Add 1 + 3, okay. Now for some effects. We have to be careful with reverbs and stuff because we don't want each individual turning into a solid wall of schmoo. For the melody, let's start with the flute preset. Shout out Vincent Zohar, don't mess with the Zohar, big round of applause. Alright, let's get a little convolution on there, maybe Big G's Lexicon 480L, shout out Big G, big round of applause. Now for the melody itself, I'm going to take this opportunity to dab on Jeremy Droll and use a few of the phrases from All's Well, but with a little sassier timing, yeah. Finally, it's time to get a little Scholastic. Twirl the Rasta pasta around my fork. Dig it? That's right, we're going tongue drum. Djembe-ish 2 by Slowboat. Kind of gets us there. Shout out Slowboat, yada yada. Okay, we put delay on this, maybe get some stereo action. Alright, hey, that's looking pretty good. Bing bang boom, arrangement. Arrangement is a thing that I did. Tension goes up here, goes down there, we make it loop, and time. Let's hear it in context. Oh yeah, that puts me in the mood to make like St. Jube and eradicate cliff racers off the face of Nirn. Is it better than the Bear Me Bowl score?
Well, technically,
Probably not technically, but does my battle theme fit better? Yep. Leave a comment to tell me how I'm wrong, and remember, the right soundtrack changes everything. Consider this soundtrack reloaded.